peace, wholeness, love, and light to everyone. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Wow, I hope you guys are ready for this energy. This energy is exposing everything. Everything is being exposed. The truth is revealing everything. The truth hurts. Okay, harsh truths, harsh realities, true love, true everything is being exposed right now. So I'm going to let Soul Tribe come in and we're going to deep dive. We're going to deep dive on some energies. I want to go over a few things. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the tribe. Soul Tribe got the best vibes. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we're going to deep dive today. I just want to give you guys a little bit of time to come on in. Okay, peace, 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 peace. I hope everyone is doing well today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notifications. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Sister Myra yesterday. That was such an amazing moment in time. Okay. I feel like, as we're in the middle of this energy, we are seeing a lot of things come to a head. We are seeing a lot of full circle moments, and we are seeing a lot of things change, shift, and end right now. So whether you're in the beginning of your new phase, a new you, a upgrade, or if you're closing out an old chapter, this is all part of the glow up. Okay, everything is happening for your highest timeline. Okay, messages from your future self. It was already written. Okay, everything is in divine alignment. Everything is exactly how it needs to be, where it needs to be. All right, we got some amazing shifts going on in the cosmos. I don't want to deep dive into. So yeah, how is everyone doing? How's the tribe doing? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. I wanna know. I wish I could sing, y'all. I wish I could sing. Okay, you said pretty good and you good. I'm glad you guys are doing good. Where's everybody coming calling in from? I'm in California, it's 1:35. So I know there's probably still a few of the tribe, working, handling a business right now. Yeah. Okay, Monroe, Louisiana. Ooh, I love that. Down south, Cleveland, Ohio. OHIO, representing so. This little cat. I'm sorry, I always think a little Bow Wow whenever I hear Ohio. I love it. You said LA, Louisiana, beautiful. Canada. Okay, we got some international. We got some overseas. Charlotte. Okay. I love that. Everybody from all over. This is beautiful. I feel this is a time where we connect with Soul Tribe, right? No matter where you are, no matter where you're from, this is a time when we connect with like minds. Okay, upstate New York, New York, New York. I love it. Okay, we got a big New York energy in the chat. I love it. I see y'all coast to coast energy. Absolutely. Yes, I love that. Yes, I love all you guys so much. Peace to the soul tribe. We all add our peace to the tribe to create this sense of wholeness. And yeah, it's just a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys and for you guys to be here with me. How are y'all feeling in these energies? I know a few people said they're doing well, they're doing good. Woo, y'all, we jumped timelines. Who felt the timeline shift last night? Who felt this timeline shift that happened last night? It's been percolating, it's been riling up, but there is most definitely a shift. And you've been feeling it subconsciously, you've been feeling it energetically, but officially in the etheric realm, in the higher realms, we had a timeline shift. Okay, it happened during that full moon portal. Okay, I don't know if y'all seen a lot of people crashing out. I don't know if y'all seen a lot of people in their energy bag. Okay, a lot of people cooking it up. Okay, but that full moon energy, how y'all feeling coming out of that full? We still in the midst of the full moon energy, but it's not as potent as it was the past 2 days. So that's why I always love to do like energy check-ins, because I mean, it's been a doozy. It's been a doozy, Soul Tribe. You said I've been focused on renewal and my personal desires. Yes. That's why I named this title, Are You Ready? Everything is being exposed. And exposed can be seen as a good thing or as a bad thing, right? So you could be getting exposed to your highest potential, exposed to your true desires, exposed to your true love, exposed to different careers, exposed to different options, or things could be coming to light to be illuminated that need to be left behind, things that you need to surrender, things that you need to, let go in order for you to push past this, energy that we're all in. Being exposed can be looked at two different wavelengths, two different frequencies. And that's been the main message that Spirit has been telling me. Spirit is like, are you ready? Are you ready, tribe? Are you ready? Are you ready for true ascension? Are you ready to truly elevate? You know what I mean? And that looks different for everyone. Sometimes you gotta, it's, you know, some people ascension isn't gonna look like what you think it looks like. Some things aren't gonna look like what you think it's gonna look like. Some things are gonna be nitty and gritty, right? Some things are going to be a little bit of hard work, or some things are just going to be super easy. You're just going to be coasting, floating, going gently down a stream. It all depends on how much work you have put in during these past few years, during these past 4 years, ever since really 19, 2020. What have you been pouring into? What new goals have you been pouring into? Right? Well, how much have you been pouring into yourself? Right? Are you prioritizing yourself? Yes, and forgiving yourself, right? Giving yourself grace, loving on yourself, taking accountability, right? Because people hear love, oh yeah, love, love. What about self-love though? Do you love yourself? Flaws, quote unquote, flaws and all, right? Right? I feel like that's a whole nother level. And then with that, it comes layers. It comes layers, because this isn't from an egotistical point of love and valuing yourself, right? You have to value yourself even if you don't have certain things in your physical realm, right? How do you value your mind? How do you value your heart? You say, I'm so excited. It's beautiful knowing exactly who you are. Yes, knowing thyself. That's something we value over here, tribe. We value knowing ourselves and getting to know ourselves, getting to love ourselves, putting in the work to do so, because you just don't wake up knowing who you are, right? That looks like trying things, right? Certain things not working out. Okay, I don't like that. That's not something that's for me, right? And trying certain things and be like, no, this is working. This may be something I could see myself doing, forever, right? Being married to yourself, right? Are you married to yourself? Are you in perfect union with yourself? Okay, being in tune with yourself and letting that beautiful energy flow, no matter how, which way it goes, no matter what that look like. That's what's being exposed. That's why Spirit said, are you ready? Are you ready? Because it's kind of ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you. That's how Spirit is. That's how Big Mama is. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. If you ain't been doing the work, it's time to get that work in. If you haven't been loving yourself, it's time to love yourself. If you haven't been pouring into those ideas that you've been saying you're going to do for years on out, this is the time to do it. Right? If you haven't been investing in certain things that you know you should be investing in, it's that time to do it. This is why things are shutting down, because it's time for us to rise. It's that time. Like Sister Mara said, you better know what time it is. You know what time it is. Okay? It's time to, when that clock strikes 12, right? It's time for all the illusions are being broken. You got to tap into your internal magic and know who you are. When everything is stripped away, everything stripped away, what do you have? You have your heart, right? You have your mind. You have your integrity. You have your morals. And I'm big on morals. I never forget, I forgot what her name is. And she was like, your girl got morals and I got millions. I said, oh no, this generation is cooked. These people don't care about morals and values anymore. They only care about money. This younger generation is crazy. They're crazy. They don't value morals anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Try. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? They don't care about integrity. They don't care about authenticity. That's when we gotta huddle up. Okay, so try. Come on. We're gonna meet up over here. All right. Who believes in self-love? I do. Okay. Who values themselves? I do. Okay. Who values spirituality? Who values being conscious? Who values their health? Who values, yeah, all right. We're going to hang over here and we're going to rise up to the top, right? This is when we ascend. This is what ascension is about. And certain things that get left behind, they just get left behind. Everything can't go where you're headed, right? You got to cut them weights off that balloon because we're ascending and certain things can't come with you. Okay. All right. I see the chat moving. I see the chat. Don't forget to like, you guys. Don't forget to like. But yes, it's we in that energy. We in that Scorpio energy. And there's a lot of hidden things that are being revealed. There's a lot of hidden things that are being exposed that are for our highest and greatest good. And these things could be things that lie from within us, right? Certain things that we may be holding on to. That may be time for us to release, right? Or you know, a lot of things just merging. We're coming into ourselves, right? Because that Scorpio energy is about merging, is about being one with yourself and others. So going at your own pace and knowing that you are ascending, no matter what that looks like, and you in your own lane, doing your own thing, okay? And we're going to always get to where we need to get to, but it's about enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, right? That's the key. It's not about rushing anything. It's about enjoying that. All right. Now, I want to talk about what are we about to talk about? We're about to talk about a few things, okay? Last night, here I go. Last night I had a dream, y'all. And this is how I know we timeline jumped. Okay? I had a dream that I was in the passenger seat of a car, and the car was going so fast that it was taking off like a rocket, and it went off the top of this high rise, and all I could see is water. Okay. I immediately got afraid because I'm like, yo, it's a car and we're about to go right into the water. Yeah, I'm about to jump. I'm about to head out. This is where I leave, right? The person who was driving the car was like, no, trust me. Don't jump out. Don't leave me. I got this. I'm like, okay, all right. Well, you driving a car right onto the water. I'm just gonna trust you. So, next thing I know, we're flying on top of the water. Some Grand Theft Auto stuff. We fly in a car on top of the water, and next thing I know, boom, we dive in to the water. Soon as we dive in, there's so many thoughts that are running through my mind that I don't even have time to process because I'm like, yo, we underneath the water. Before I can even process that we were underneath the water, I see a vortex open. I see a portal, right? And we driving into the portal, and then we enter in the portal. When we get into this portal, this wormhole, this black hole, whatever you want to call it, I wake up. Okay. I'm tripping because I'm like, what? I look at the clock. It's 3 3 2 1 on the clock. And I'm like, whoa, that's okay, that's how I know. All right, countdown. We've entered in a portal. We're going through a portal right now. Um, so I'm like, okay, all right. The dream was very vivid. And this is all about deep diving within yourself and trusting yourself, trusting your emotions, trusting your visions, trusting your intuition. As like I said, I've been talking about dreams. I ain't never had this many, vivid, lucid dreams ever back to back. Okay. The dreams have been dreaming, right? Astro traveling, astro projecting. It's been, and then when I talk to other people, they're like, oh yeah, my dreams have been, wild. So I go back to sleep. And this is rare when I go back to sleep and I continue a dream. So I continued the dream, and I'm on top of a high rise, and I keep hearing, like, I don't know, gunshots. I keep hearing like this loud, loud, loud noise. And I'm like, what is that loud noise? So I look to my right while I'm on top of this high rise, and it's fireworks going off. Fireworks going off. Fireworks going off. I'm like, yo, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And then I wake up, and it's storming outside, right? It's hitting, it's storming so loud outside that it's hitting my window and shaking my window. And I'm like, what the hell? What the helly? Like, what's going on? So I was like, okay, maybe that's why I was hearing a loud noise in my dream. But at the same time, that lets me know that we have went up to a higher level within our consciousness, right? Because when I think of being on a high rise, right, that's the top floor. What's the top floor? Your consciousness, right? After deep diving into my subconsciousness, right? The subconscious realm is a portal to your higher conscious self, right? So I'm on top of this skyrise and I'm seeing fireworks. For me, that's neurons in my brains going off. That's also something to celebrate. There's something of some type of celebration that is going on within all of us because we have crossed over and we made it through this portal. Okay. Um, so I'm just sitting up there processing my dream, writing my dreams down. And then I go about my day. Um, I forgot what group chat, what text, who texted me. I forgot who it was, but they was like, oh yeah, I had dreams about portals too. And then somebody else was like, yeah, we was on Black Magic show, and we was talking about dreams. I had said something about, oh, I had a dream I was in a portal. And everybody was like, I had a dream I was in a portal too. And I was like, wait, hold up. The whole tribe then had dreams that they went through a portal last night. Collectively, we all went through a huge ascension portal last night, okay? Let me see where this chart. Oh yeah, wow, this explains it. I'm gonna break down a chart in a minute. But we all went through a huge portal to deep dive within our subconscious minds to illuminate things that are hidden there for our highest good, so we can celebrate when we come out of this portal on the other end, which will be in Taurus season. Okay, which will be in spring season. You say, oh my God, I dreamt the same. See, y'all know I ain't lying. We got confirmation right here live in the chat. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. So yeah, this may be confirmation for you if this is resonating. Okay, we're all collectively, and this is for who it resonates with, but I'm really, what I'm getting is this is for the higher collective consciousness. A lot of us have been pushing past certain things in the physical realm so we can tap into our physical abundance. And there's a lot of spiritual things that are transpiring within us, aka we were having a lot of dreams, a lot of lucid dreams, a lot of gifts in hands, hearing a lot of different things, seeing a lot of different things. This is everything that is coming online for us right now. Now, a lot of us have already been activated, but a lot of gifts are being enhanced. And especially right now, we're in the Scorpio season. Like I said, when I did my Thread Atlas video, I broke all of this down, and I did 3 videos on that 3-eye Atlas energy. That's just amplifying things right now. It was already here. It was already within us. All of this lies from within us already. Things are just being exposed. Okay. Are you ready? Things are being exposed. Everything is being exposed. Your gifts are being exposed. The fakes are being exposed, right? The government's being exposed. Aliens being exposed, right? Leeches are being exposed. True love, true soulmates, true partners, true soul tribe are being exposed. Everything is coming to a head right now. So this is a time where you need to pay close attention and use your discernment, okay? This is a time where your shadow essence, your ego essence will also make itself known because it wants to be seen as well. And this isn't to cast that out, it is to acknowledge it because it's trying to bring you some information that has been stored within the subconscious. Okay. So this is where everything is coming to a head. Yes, the tipping point, the turning point, because we are about to enter in that winter energy, that underworld energy, that rebirth energy, that death, the death of everything, right? Yeah, they talk about Scorpio season is, death and rebirth, but winter season is where we see who really is survival of the fittest, right? Because if we take it back to our ancestors, they, was outside in snow with teepees, had to kill to eat, had to hunt, hunter gatherers. It wasn't no, oh, let me just chill in the house, I got a deep freezer. No, they had to find means, they had to bring about everything themselves. So that was a true survival of the fittest, the way that the ancestors did it. That's why it's imperative for us to be tapping into the way how the ancestor did things, because if all this shit was to really shut down, how are you going to use GPS? You can't. How are you going to know where to find food? You can't. This is where collective community comes in. This is why you need to be planning. This is where you tap into agriculture. This is where you tap into building your own garden. This is where you tap in with farmers. This is where you tap in with neighbors. This is where you tap in with people who are on the same vibration as you, and you look at how you can find a form of trade for commerce, right? So it's going back into those ancestral ways because we are preparing for winter. That's what harvest season is. That's what that beaver full moon was for. That's what that hunter full moon was for. It's harvest, gathering things up before the winter. It's not party fucking time. This isn't a time to be celebrating and splurging and getting drunk and eating candy and catting off. And no, this is a time. This is why they got so much shit distracting us right now. You're not supposed to be doing all of that. You're supposed to be getting prepared for hibernation. You're supposed to be paying attention to the animals, following what nature is doing. And if you aren't doing that, then you wonder why you get left out in the cold. You wonder why you get left behind. You wonder why you still going through these same karmic loops because you're not picking up on the lessons you're supposed to learn. Okay? So this is where we pay attention to everything, because everything is being exposed, even you, even things within yourself. Okay? It's not for us to point the finger, oh, they did. No, because you still got three fingers pointing back. What are you doing to elevate yourself? How are you growing? How are you putting in the work? Okay? This is about self-elevation, self-preservation, self-protection, self-love, self-growth, self-worth. And when you operate from that time, not from a narcissistic, egotistical, manipulative way, when you operate out of that energy from integrity in your heart, you link up with like minds, you link up with people in the collective that think like you, act like you. It's a attraction vibration. You turn into a magnet for abundance. This is electromagnetic energy. Okay? You are so electrically charged that you're pulling everything in. You don't need to go out and go get anything, because the seed that you planted already starting to see fruit from, right? Those investments you already made are starting to invest in you. Okay, holler if you hear me. Okay, because it's a few plants we done left out on the, well, we just still pouring. I ain't giving up, right? I know it's gonna bear fruit in some time. That's one thing. I'm never going to give up on myself. Never give up on yourself. Keep going. Keep pushing. That's something I do every day. Soon as it hit 8 o'clock p.m., I always say, I'm a good mom. I'm a good person. I did damn good today. Why? Because I don't got nobody in my corner to tell me that. And who gonna check me, boo? Nobody gonna check me. I gotta boost myself up. See, that's where you need your ego. Niggas want to talk about ego death. Oh, you gotta kill the ego. But when you feeling down, what picks you up? My ego picked me up. Come on, Diamond. You got work to do. Come on, Diamond. What? No, you didn't accomplish so much stuff. You are great. You are wise. You are intelligent. You are beautiful inside and out. You know how many people out here manipulating people to get what they want, and you operate out of integrity. You operate out of your heart when you don't got to do none of that. In the era of pimps and hoes, spiritual pimps, okay? Energy hoes, leeches, succubus, right? This generation is made for us to crumble. This generation is made for us to fall into the system, fall for the matrix, and do just like that hamster wheel. Get on the wheel. Just go on OnlyFans. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. But guess what? We operate from divine light. We operate from our highest light. We have the discipline. We operate from discipline in a realm of free will. You know how powerful you are? You know how powerful you are to tell somebody no when it's so easy to say yes, when it's so easy to give up, when it's so easy to say, F all of this, right? Screw you guys, I'm going home, right? I can just go find a trick. Look, I can just go find a dumb bitch and just pimp her out and just get all her money. Like, it's too easy. I can just find somebody desperate. I can just find somebody dumb and old and just finesse. Okay? Because I'm from the Bay. If you don't know anything about the Bay, you need to go do some research. Because this is where the game, what Tupac say? I got all my game from the Bay. Yeah, he was in Oakland, California, getting gamed up by Richmond people, where I'm from, on how to hustle, on how to make money, on how to use the gift of gab to get what you want. Okay? As far as other hoods all over the world, every place has a hood. This ain't just on one side. This is every side. But for us to be in those environments and we still rise high, we still rose out of those ghettos, those hoods, those traps. See? Because it was a trap. It was to keep us locked in and to keep us boxed in that same mindset, because with those environments come a mentality. It comes a code. It comes a law that you have to abide by, right? Street code, girl code, guy code, all these things about following a certain code. And when you don't, okay, get checked out. But this is where we elevate. This is where we elevate past that. See, we didn't overcome so many obstacles. This is why a lot of people envy us too. Okay. A lot of people want to be you, sis. A lot of people want to be you, bro. Because they ain't got it like you got it. They ain't got your energy. They ain't got your swag. They ain't got your sauce. They want your loosh, right? They want to be in your spot, but couldn't walk a mile in your shoes. The shoe don't even fit. Okay. So this is why you got to protect your energy. Because people see how far you have come. People see can't nothing really tear you down. I'm going to continue to rise. I'm going to continue to shine. I'm going to continue to grow. See, you hear the ego? Do you hear the ego? But that's going to pump you up to get you where you need to go. You can't get there being all domicile and being all, well, yeah, it's okay if they pass me. That's fine. I'm going to get there. And no, I worked hard to be here. You damn right. I deserve to be here. And we're going to get everything that we deserve. We're going to get all of our heart's desires. Why? Not because I'm entitled to it. I put in the work. You put in the work. Okay? It's different. It's different. Drop some gems if you've been putting in the work. Okay? And you know your investment is coming in. If this message really resonates, you're already seeing investments come in. You're already seeing opportunities come in. You're already seeing gifts come in. You're already seeing people come in. And you're already seeing people leaving your energy, things leaving your energy that do not resonate with your frequency because you have ascended higher. We went to another timeline last night, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's in the Schumann resonance. If I had the photo, I would show y'all. It's a black line in the Schumann resonance that lets you know we timeline hopped. We timeline jumped. This is why I study the Schumann resonance. This is why I study the sun. This is why I study the earth. This is why I pay attention to the animals. This is why I go for walks all the time, right? This is why you need to read. Read the energy. Read the room, right? Read people. And it's not a sense of judging them. You have to be cautious of who you're letting in your energy and what you're letting in your energy. If you see a damn lion across the street, you're not going to approach no lion. What? No. I'm going, oh, okay, it's a lion over there. Let me walk politely over to the other way, right? So this is where discernment is necessary, right? Because we already crossed over. It already happened. Okay. So this is where we're going to start to see a lot of shifts. They spraying more chemtrails in the sky than I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay. I never seen so many chemtrails in the sky my entire life. And people talking about, yeah, they're dropping the chemtrail. Who they've been doing chemtrails for how long? What? We don't care about no movie. We don't care about no damn documentary. What? I'm documenting with my own eyes every time I go outside. Yeah, it's something going on. So what do you have to do? You know it's spiritual warfare. You know it's mental warfare. So you have to protect yourself at all costs. You got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Are you ready? And are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, tribe? Tribe, are you ready? Are you ready for takeoff? Because that's what's happening and they cannot stop it. It is so much that is going on right now. This is the end games. This is the end games. That's how you know it's everything is falling. They trying to throw every single last thing that they can. Give them fear, give them aliens, give them shutdown, take away their stamps, take away healthcare, add this, add that, Guess what? We still ascending. More chemtrails. See, they do everything they can to try to stop us, but they can't. That's what they hate. They done tried everything to stop us, and we still come back and get the job done every time. It's no stopping us. We are truly immortal beings. We are truly ascended high masters coming here to fulfill a mission that was incomplete by our ancestors. They passed us the baton to get it done. See, we the ones who they call in. We like the hitman. We don't want to call them, but we got to send them in to get the job done because everybody else can't get it done. And this is the final boss. Okay? So this one you got to fight. You ready? Set? Okay, let's go. We already through the portal, y'all. So this is where things start to shift. Things change. It's only up from here. It's only up from here. Peace. Peace to the soul tribe. I see the chat moving. The chat moving like we moving is going up. Okay. Yeah, there is so much that is shifting right now. Like I said, watch your dreams. Take note of your dreams if you can. Watch the energy, watch your environment, watch the animals, and not from a sense of paranoia, not from a sense of being paranoid. Just observe everything. This is when we watch the party die. This is where you watch the movie. This is where you watch, you outside of the matrix, watching the matrix. You watching the circus. You just watching. Grab your popcorn, grab your vegan treats, grab your favorite snacks, whatever you like. Just watch. Because we're only halfway through Scorpio season, and it started off with a bang already. Okay. And I believe technically this is now the longest government shutdown. Technically. So what we're going to see, it ain't no going back. Their time is up. Their time is up. So, yes. I do want to get into this chart. I want to talk about a few things as far as energy shifts. Okay. So I'm going to show y'all the chart. This was happening right now. This is currently right now, today, current energies. And the two biggest things that are standing out to me right now is this Venus entering Scorpio. Whoo! I just got chills. This Venus entering in Scorpio energy. Whoo! I hope y'all got y'all seatbelts on. Because if you don't value yourself, you will be tested to see how much you value yourself, how much you love yourself. Okay. Did you learn those past lessons when it comes to self-love, when it comes to self-value, when it comes to business investments? Have you learned your lesson? Okay. And this is, like I said, it's that shadow. Because people, oh yeah, love and light. And oh yeah, we in love. We've been married 20 years. And it's such a beautiful, oh, everybody goes, oh, they've been married 20 years. What you don't know is how much trials and tribulations that these couples had to go through to stay together for 20 years. Because I can bet you all, the bottom dollar that they had a few things they had to overcome to stay together those 20 years. So this is about the shadowy nature of the relationship as well. This is about hidden secrets being exposed when it comes to relationships and love, right? This is that dark side of love, right? This is that deep, passionate love. Like, I love you, like, till death do us part. Like, some crazy fatal attraction energy is here, right? Also, a ride or die. Somebody that's going to ride or die as well. Okay, so this is where you tap into that higher level of love within yourself, within a partner, within relationships, because this love energy isn't just about someone else. It isn't just about you. It's about, how is your relationship with the Most High? How is your relationship with your higher self? How is your relationship with God, Allah, Brahman, right? Whatever you call source, creator. How is your relationship with that? See, now that's something I prioritize. If you ain't got no relationship with source, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you getting? So who is guiding you? What is guiding you at this time? Right? And getting in tune with that energy and letting that divine spirit, your divine spirit, enlighten you from the inside out. This is where your intuition is hiding. This is where you get that feeling. I got that feeling. I got that feeling I'm a hit. Let me go to the casino and hit this slot machine and get that jackpot one time, right? This is a time where you could meet, soulmates. We in that energy. This is a love reset, right? On a whole nother level. Okay. Because that Scorpio energy represents occult things, hidden things, sex, right? This could be some passionate, sexy time. Okay. If you got a partner that you get, this is sexual healing. Let's get it on. Marvin Gaye energy. Okay. Wasn't he a Scorpio? Okay. I ain't no hater. We don't do those around here. You better express, you better be showing whoever been having your back, whoever been loving on you, whoever been supporting you, right? Some MF and love, okay? Because like I said, it's scarce out here in these streets. These streets don't love nobody. These streets don't love nobody. And if you got somebody that's ready to ride for you, if you got somebody that's got your back, and this ain't even got to be a love romantic relationship. This could be a friend. This could be a family. This could be soul tribe, okay? Pour into those who are pouring into you, and be very mindful of your emotions at this time, because this is where people get triggered the most. Okay. So you want to be mindful and have emotional intelligence. You don't want to be operating out of spite, doing things out of spite, because you manifest things on that lower vibration. Oh, they stepped on my shoe. Oh, I'm angry. I'm gonna punch them and fight them. Now you in the jail cell. You over somebody said. Now I ain't saying let nobody disrespect you. I'm not saying that. Okay, we don't play that disrespect. We don't play that abusive stuff. We don't play that toxic stuff. No, we know our self-worth. But if it's something minor and petty, like, oh, they always drinking the last bit of the orange juice, you could just let it slide. Get some more orange juice, okay? Hey, no, that's my favorite brand. You being petty. You being petty. Let it slide, right? It's all about compromise. Being able to compromise, being able to communicate, and being able to operate from compassion. Okay. That's what that love frequency is about, right? Because, yeah, we want to have that sense of unconditional love, that deep, deep, passionate love, but you don't want to be so in love that you're caught up in an illusion and you letting somebody do anything and everything to you, right? Now, what is that rooted in? That's rooted in a void within you, because you're trying to fill something that you're lacking from within with something external, and that can never work. Okay, because we do the shadow work. Shout out to me. Okay, shout out to everybody who been doing the shadow work, because I did a whole class on this, mastering the shadow energy, and I talk about this in very much depth. I go deep, right? That's how you enlighten yourself. You have to do the shadow work. You can't be of the light and not know your shadow. Be one with your shadow. Because your shadow going to come out when you least suspect and start snatching niggas' souls, start snatching up people, because you don't know how to check your ego. You don't know how to balance out your energy. You don't know how to move out of emotions, because you move in emotions, energy, emotion. You constantly in your emotions, in your feelings, when you need to be thinking out of logic and balancing those two so you can move forward. But you still angry. Like, but I'm still, they ate the last piece of cake. That was my cake. So this is where you tap into that higher level of love with yourself. Everything else will flow. Everything else will follow, right? You take the right step forward, everything else will follow. You take the right step, the left will follow, or it will get left behind. Things that are not on the same timeline will get left behind. Okay? That's the energy that we're in. And it's all about, like I said, that shadowy aspect, because we have Lilith. We have Lilith with Venus in Scorpio. That is, baby. Woo! Lilith is that Kali Ma, that Medusa. Some people like to call her Lucifer's wife, right? I like to just call her the Black Mother, because they love to demonize melanated women. And yeah, if your mama on your ass about something and you don't do it, you might get a whooping. You might be on timeout. It is what it is. We gon' yeah, that chaos energy, you gon' get it. You come on. Come on. You're not gonna play with a black mama. A black mama don't play. Period. I said what I said. You heard what I said. Okay? Yeah, get it done. Get in there and clean up that room, and that room better be clean when I come back upstairs. Right? But they want to demonize that. This is where that aspect comes out in everyone, because it's not just about, when I say divine feminine energy, this isn't just about women. This isn't attributed to sex. This is attributed to feminine energy, which resides within every last one of us, regardless of your identification of gender, regardless of your pronouns, regardless of how you view yourself. We all have masculine energy. We all have feminine energy. We all have testosterone and estrogen and a whole lot of other hormones that are attached to that, especially when we get emotionally charged up, aka cortisol being spiked, aka adrenaline rushing through our body. Yes, a whole lot of other things that come along with this energy, but you have to always be aware of where you're at in your emotions. Otherwise, those emotions start to control you. This is why it's important to have emotional intelligence. Like I said, not allowing anyone to do anything to disrespect you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying learning when to step away and to step forward, to move in and to move out of situations. You are one step ahead of everybody because you are aware. You're aware of self. This is why it's important to know thyself. Okay? How do you change the world? You change yourself. You start with yourself. You can't just go out changing people, preaching to people. You ain't done the work yourself. That's how you end up like Brother Polite. That's how you end up like Nature Boy. That's how you end up like a whole lot of these other people that fall when they get to the top. They fall right on their face. Why? Because they ain't did the shadow work. You letting people manipulate your energy, and it's really you manipulating yourself because you have not done the work to master those demons, to master your shadow. Now your demons playing with you and your ass in jail. Yeah, because I said what I said. Okay? That's that Lilith energy, that dark feminine goddess coming out. And if you don't know how to control it, it's gonna eat your ass up alive. Yeah, that's that dragon. That's that Tiamat. That's that big mama energy. And it is that primordial water energy. And those deep, deep waters don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Your ass will drown if you can't swim. Yeah, go out to the deep, the deep, deep depths of the ocean where it's pitch black in the dark. We'll see who survives. If you ain't got no boat, baby, you're bound to drizzle, okay? So you better be in tune with yourself when it comes to being in that deep, deep ocean, deep, deep emotions of yourself at this time. This is that time, and I gave y'all warning. Okay, y'all ain't gonna say, oh, I didn't, nobody told. Yeah, right. Yeah, I gave y'all warning. Venus is in Scorpio. Venus is in Scorpio. The sign of love, values, money, abundance, work is in Scorpio. Death, rebirth, merging, sex, other people's money, power, occult. So we're going to see a lot of things come out and come up. I'm getting homoerotic things in the news being exposed. Okay, so if people want to see them files, yeah, we want to see the real files. They want to keep on distracting us. Where are the files we've been asking for the past 5 years at? Where them at? We don't care about all this other stuff. We don't care about no aliens. Nah, where them files at? Where the list at? Yeah, big sec mech energy, right? Okay. Yeah, we want to see, this is where things get exposed. Are you ready? Everything's being exposed. Everything's being exposed right now. You just have to have the eyes to see. Those with the first eyes to see will catch it. It will not miss you. You will not miss the signs at this time. Okay? So that's just the Venus entering in Scorpio. We're going to see a lot of things popping off energetically, sexually, financially, okay? A lot in hidden money, a lot of hidden abundance, okay? Because it's a lot of spiritual things. See, it's not all bad, but me personally, I like to give the bad news first, right? Yeah, get the bad news out the way. Yeah, we're going to do the work first so we can play later, all right? So it's going to be a lot of deep connections that are made during this season, a lot of soulmates that are locked in. This is like you finding that long, longevity. This is longevity in relationships. And it could be romantic, it could be business partners, it could be soul tribe, it could be, it could be many of things. It's unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities when it comes to this energy that we're in right now, because it's we in those times, you guys, and it's a water trine. I'm just breaking down Venus in Scorpio. Y'all see all these aspects? Look at all these aspects. It's hella shit going on. And then when I said the timeline split and we jumped a portal, look, it's right here in the chart. It's right here. We mentally crossed over, literally. Yesterday. Is that at 1 degree? Oh my God. Mars is at the 1st degree. I'm not lying. I just be channeling stuff and I look at the chart and the chart just connect the dots. We literally crossed over to a whole nother timeline last night. It's in the chart. It's a big ass split. And that split is going to continue. We're going to continue to see people have psychosis. We're going to continue to see people crash out. We're going to continue to see people fall, things fall. It's inevitable for the real royal rulers to rise. It has to fall. The foundation is built on bullshit. The foundation is built on pillaging, raping, stealing, killing. Yeah, it's built off of our blood and we not benefiting off of it. So guess what? That old foundation got to burn down to the ground. It got to be done. This is, we in that energy. It is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But we in those times where everything must fall for the new earth to rise, for the new rulers to rise, for the new leaders, the new legends, the new prophets, the new prophecies to be written, because the old prophecies are being fulfilled. And we're supposed to be in Revelations. It's supposed to be the rapture. But what's after that? Yeah, there's a whole new system that is being written, a whole new system that is being born right now, whole new books that are being written right now. And I hope you writing everything down, because you need to be telling this story to your future seeds, your future generation. Okay, we don't want to be giving them the old story. We don't be giving them the system story, because they're gonna put pale faces on melanated legends and leaders when that wasn't the story at all. We got to tell our story, my story, Miss story, right? Not his story, right? So we got to make sure we doing our part, because we are the new record keepers. We are the new scrolls. We are the new Tahooties, right? We writing the new hieroglyphs, right? So we got to make sure we doing our part and do whatever your spirit is calling you to do at this time. Because like they said, the revolution will not be televised, and it won't. They're not going to show everything that's shifting and changing. They're going to show you what they want to show you. So you got to make sure you doing your part and making sure you're taking notes on everything. Don't let nothing pass you by, because at the end of the day, when time passes you by and you go back to them notes, everything gonna hit. Everything gonna fall into place like dominoes. You're gonna be like, damn, that's why that happened. Damn, that's why that came up. Damn, that didn't make sense then, but it makes sense now. Okay, I keep on seeing these same numbers. I keep on seeing these same frequencies. I keep on seeing the same people. And they got good energy. Maybe I'm supposed to work with them. Maybe, and then like I said, you say something, oh man, I had a dream about portals last night. You had a dream about portals? What you mean you seen portals? Like a black hole? Yeah, I seen black holes last night. I seen black holes too. What you mean? Oh, so I'm not tripping. No, you're not tripping. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. We're all ascending. This is ascension protocol. This is what has to happen. Okay? And not only that, like I said, we got Mars going into Sagittarius. That's huge. That's huge spiritual initiation. Spiritual Sagittarius initiation. Mars. Mars governs the mind. Mars governs war. This could be huge time for spiritual warfare. Huge time for mental warfare right now. Right? Mars is the blood. Right? Fighting between the bloodlines. Be mindful, you guys, of who these people, you see these people pretend like they're fighting with. Okay? Because it's all a big ass show. But like I said, all of those illusions are being broken right now. Okay? A lot of different things with religion. We, unfortunately, I've been picking up on this for a while. We're going to see something about some type of priest, some type of church, some type of something, and it's going to be some type of sexual scandal around it, okay? Some type of religious something, and it's going to be some hidden trafficking, something that's going to come out. Okay, I've been picking up on that for a while. Like, that's in my notes archive, especially during this time. Okay. Um, it's also, like I said, huge spiritual ascension, right? So be mindful of the divine communication that you're receiving at this time. Like I said, write down notes. You could be receiving prophetic messages through your dreams, through divination, through the environment that you're in, through the TV. You know, like I said, pay attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities we in those times. And this chart, the astrological chart, don't lie. People been using astrology for a very long time. The CIA, the government, the FBI, they got astrologers. They got psychics, they got mediums, they got astro travelers, astro projectors, they got people who, what is that thing when you go outside your body and you see, oh, remote viewers. They got all of this stuff, right? And a lot of this stuff is still classified. They're just now declassifying certain files, right? So they've been using this. We all being activated right now. See, you said, I just had a dream when something was trying to suck me up 2 nights ago. Yeah, but you protect your energy, okay? My advice is do a meditation before you go to sleep to clear out those thoughts, okay? So that we can go into the dream realm, go into the astral realm in a nice, calm state. That's one of my hidden gems, all right? Also, cleansing baths, all right? Get that salt, add that in your water, right? That Epsom salt, sea salt. Light a candle, light some sage, get some herbs, get some essential oils, get some flower essences, get whatever it is, get some crystals, okay? Play some music, turn off the lights, hey, and light a candle, okay? That's the energy. You need to be getting intimate with yourself, okay? How is your intimacy level with yourself? How are you getting in tune with what you need at this time, right? So you can initiate yourself into wellness, initiate yourself into a higher realm of spirituality, okay? This is also going to be a great time of spiritual expansion, okay? This is also going to be a great time of divine communication as well, because not only is Mars in Sagittarius, we have Mercury in Sagittarius, okay? And it's a fire trine here with Chiron. So like I said, you got to make sure you're doing the shadow work. You got to make sure you're doing the shadow work, because you don't want to be on a road to greatness and you letting these unhealed trauma thoughts come in and self-sabotage your journey, okay? Or unhealed anything, or outside voices, or people who envy you, people who are jealous of you, low-key acting like they your friend, but really they don't got your best interest. See, you got to be in tune with all of this. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out the show with Sister Myra yesterday, I advise y'all do. If y'all haven't checked out the show with me and B-Dale, I advise y'all do. All right. This is a time where everybody link up and we support one another. See, and that's, like I said, some people too much in their ego. They let that low vibrational egotistical way of thinking block their blessings. Oh, I'm not gonna work with them because I'm supposed to be a star. What? We all stars. We shine brighter, and better together, right? We are better unified than we are divided. You're supposed to be confident enough that when you walk in any room, your light is going to reach to who it needs to. And you ain't it ain't no competition. It ain't no competition on my mission. I know I'm going to receive all the blessings that are destined for me. I ain't no competition with nobody. If anything, I'm in a competition with myself so I can keep going up to the next level within myself. How can I do better than I did yesterday? How can I elevate more than I did yesterday? How can I get a bigger bag spiritually than I did yesterday? Well, and how am I not going to sell out? Okay, they got all these obstacles in the way. I'm about to overcome these obstacles for myself, not for nobody else. Because What? See, yeah, my ego work different. I don't care about another female being in the room looking sexy. Shine, sis. I honor the divine feminine. I honor the divine masculine. Yeah, get it. Get get it, girl. Get it, okay? Get it, honey. I see you. Clock what they say, clock it. Clock it, clock it. Right? I see you, sis. I see you, bro. Yeah, shine. But also, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with working with other people in the collective. There's nothing wrong with that. I always give people shout outs, right? On all my pages. I have no problem sharing the spotlight. That's what get people in trouble. You too much in your ego. You too arrogant. Then you wonder why you feel so lonely at the top. It was lonely at the top. No, it's not. Not where I'm at. It ain't. Because guess what? We all operate as a collective. I get to the top. Oh, you're already here. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm actually late. Okay. It feels like when we climb Stone Mountain, yeah, it ain't lonely at the top because we all been working our ass off to get here. We all put in the work to climb the top of the mountain. Whether you got a backpack on your back, weights on your back, a kid on your back, you walking with your family, you walking with tribe. Yeah, we all gonna get to the top when we get there. And when we get to the top, baby, it's a party. It's a celebration. Clap, clap, bravo. It's lit. It's lit. It ain't no competition. We're supposed to be working together. See, that's how they try to trick people. You're the star. You're the star. No, we can all shine, bro. We can all it's enough for everybody. I encourage everybody to tap into their gifts, create whatever you want to create. This is the time to do it. Which leads me into our next alignment, which is Uranus going back into Taurus. It's retrograde. So if you're not tapping into your authentic Uranus, values, Taurus, you're not going to be able to survive this next wave that is coming in because we're getting hit with 3 waves. We're on the second wave right now. We ain't even got to the last one. The last one's going to come in spring. You said, sure, didn't it? Felt great. Yes. Yes. Okay. So we're in the midst of a huge spiritual cleanse, a huge spiritual purge, and it calls you to operate from authenticity. It calls you to tap in with your intuition, your inner self, your inner desires, your inner spirit. What is your heart calling you to do? And not from an emotional standpoint. Oh, I want to eat cake all day and I don't want to get fat. That's not realistic, bro. That's not realistic, sis. You know, if you eat that whole cake, you better not do it. You better not do it, sis. I'm telling you right now. Okay. We're talking about a higher level of destiny. We're talking about a higher level of desires. We're not talking about physical things because that physical abundance will come to you when you're operating from your highest light. You can manifest whatever you want. You said vegan cake. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. It's a whole lot of things processing in my mind when you said that. Stop it. No. If you know better, you're supposed to do better. Okay? So this is where you tap into your authentic self and tap into those authentic values so you can manifest unique abundance for yourself. It's like you following whatever passion and desire that is that's been calling to you. You're going to get specifically what it is that is meant for you. See, everybody can't do you the way you do you. Everything isn't for everyone. Okay? Some people can't eat strawberries. Why? Because they're allergic. Everybody can't do the same thing. You got to follow what your heart and what your spirit is calling you to do because that's what spirit, the divine, the most high, your future self told you to do at this time. And you're going to keep on getting reminded to do it until you execute it. And then watch the abundance that comes when you do it. See, I'm speaking from experience. I got called to tap in with crystals. I didn't know nothing about crystals. Got demonized for it from my whole family. Oh, that's demonic. You don't supposed to worship nothing outside of Jesus. If it ain't Jesus, it's the devil. And blah, 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 blah. Holla if you hear me, chosen ones, because I know I ain't the only one. Whatever you were trying to venture into, you were seen as an outcast. You were seen as a black sheep. whatever it was. Okay. But guess what? My spirit is calling me to do it. I don't care what I got to do. It's a reason why I'm doing this. I'm being called to do this for more than one reason. And guess what? Pandemic happened, and them crystals was helping me survive in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of a shutdown, when everybody had to stop working at their regular 9 to 5s. And then the whole family looking at you like, what you know that we don't know? Yeah, stop judging people. I thought you're supposed to be open from an open heart. So y'all gotta give me a second because I'm deep into my emotional. I tell you, be mindful of your emotion mastery, but it's a point I'm trying to make here. Operating from your authentic self and your authentic values and following your spirit, regardless of what it may look like to others. It's not about other people. It's about you. It's about you getting in tune with your heart, you getting in tune with your spirit, you getting in tune with that divine mission that the Most High sent you on, that you sent yourself on before you came down here. You signed the contract with yourself. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do all of these things as a child. So when I get older, all of these things feel like home. And I feel good when I do them. And then maybe you can make a job out of 1 out of the 10 or 10 out of 10. As Keith Lee would say, it's a 10 out of 10. So whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But you're supposed to be following your authentic values and expressing yourself in an authentic way. So that way, when this abundance does come in, it's specifically catered to you. Can't nobody take your spot. Can I get some gems in the chat? Can I get some likes? Okay. Can't nobody take your spot. Why? Because I know who I am. I'm confident. I've done the work to be here. And can't shit stop you either. Because we're just getting started. By the time people catch up, they are already a step behind. You're already too far behind. Hello? That's why it's important to mind the business that pays you, to stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what other people are doing, because then you get distracted. You get thrown off your path when Spirit told you to stay focused. Keep them blinders on, lock in, get it done, and watch the fruit of your labor come easy to you. Because why? You've been operating out of your authentic self with your unique gifts. You have a lot of unique things that are especially catered to you that can't nobody do like you. It's not up to you to be like somebody else. You can use that as inspiration. You can use that as motivation, but not imitation. Imitation versus inspiration, okay? That's the key. And don't get it twisted. Because that's when you fall into another karmic loop that your ass going to be having to break out of for another 4 or 3 years. Because you're going to always be second place trying to keep up with an original. You're going to always be second place trying to follow behind somebody. You're going to always be in second place trying to keep up with a trend. We create trends. We trendsetters. We trailblazers. We chosen ones. We star seeds. We shine bright. We shine our light. We step in a room and the room illuminate. The frequency change. As soon as we step in there, they feel the energy. We ain't got to say shit. Okay? Holla if you hear me. And if you're feeling generous, you can always donate to my Cash App. All of that's in the description box. Because your girl, what? I'm on one. Maybe on 2, okay? But yeah, it's a lot of things that are shifting and changing. It's all in the chart. I'm gonna let y'all take a peek at the chart again. I don't gotta lie. And we're about to watch a whole lot of old cycles and a whole lot of old things come right back. Come right back. Yeah, you thought you was getting away with that? Nope. Come bring your ass. Get over here on some Scorpion shit. We in Scorpio season, right? Yes, Scorpio season, like, get over here. Get that ass over here. You got work to do. Get that ass over here. You ain't been operating out of your authentic self. Get that ass over here, because I got a little something special for you, okay? Because it ain't always bad. You got some good karma coming your way, too, okay? Get that ass over here. Bring that ass here, boy. Because you deserve the best things in life. You deserve the finer things in life, especially when you've been putting in the work. It's destined. They cannot stop what is destined. They cannot stop destiny. Hey, oh, y'all like that? Oh, yeah. Y'all know I used to play games a lot. Okay. Video games. I'm a big gamer. Okay. Call of Duty is probably one of my favorites. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. Mortal Kombat. That's a classic. Okay. But that's how you got to treat life sometimes. You got to treat it like it's a game and you the main character. You the main character. So we set this stuff on high level difficulty. We set it on the hardest level. Because the easy level, like I said earlier, that's too easy. We're not taking the easy way out. We operating out of discipline. We operating out of integrity. We operating out of our higher selves in the realm of free will. That's what gets you the abundance, that favor, that divine favor that you get is that discipline you have in the realm of free will. You know how much the Most High values discipline in the realm where you can do whatever the hell you want? You know, that's why so many entities and so many spirits come here. It's not only just to feel things, right? I want to feel what it's like to be hurt. I want to feel what it's like to be in love. I want to feel what it's like to feel pleasure. It's also just to have the choice to do nothing. I have an option. In some realms, they don't have no option, y'all. It ain't an option. You got to operate on divine time. An angel ain't got no options. God's a big boss. You got to work for the big boss, right? And that's how we are. We work for the Most High. We on a divine mission. That's why we so passionate. This is passion. Excuse me, you guys. I'm just very passionate. Very passionate. Okay. I love y'all. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't mad at nobody. Okay. I ain't talking rah, 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 rah. I'm just passionate about this. Like I said, we've been on this journey for so long, doing the work. And we're going to get everything that we deserve and more. There's so much unexpected abundance that is coming in for us. I'm telling y'all. And like I said, if this message really resonates, you're already seeing it. You're seeing little donations. You're seeing little gifts. You're seeing little specks. You're seeing little sparks. You're seeing little glitter. You're seeing a little gold. You're seeing people come to you. People want to work with you. People see your light. Yeah, you said it's about to get big. Yes, real big. It's so big, you about to blow. You about to explode like a volcano. Yes, takeoff time. Strap up to that rocket because you taking off. It's going up. And if you really resonate with that, like I said, you are already seeing it. I don't just say shit to make people feel good. We really out here living the stuff that we're talking about. We walk it like we talk it. We put in the work and we get to play. Like I said, y'all see me grinding. Y'all see me put in the work. It's not all of a sudden I get to work with Sister Myra. No. It's not all of a sudden I get to work with King Simon. No. I had to put in the work. And guess what? They got to scan your ass too. Especially out of all the fakes that had entered into the community. They didn't fucked it up. But no, they didn't. They set the bar high. You can't come in here unless you got good energy, period. And you can't be no leech. You can't be no fucking scammer. What? You coming in here to use the people? Nah, we don't play that. Spirit don't play that. And spirit gets you way more than this physical realm will get you on the back end. Yeah, your ass will be doing all this shit all over again. Looped right back in. Loop your ass. Boop. Reincarnation. 5 times for playing with the chosen ones. That spiritual karma, yeah, that's why they call karma's a bitch. Because you've been dogging karma out. Why are you dogging karma out? Yeah, she a bitch. She gonna dog walk your ass. Now, if you treating karma with integrity, with love and light and honoring yourself and doing the work and having discipline, yeah, you're going to get that spiritual karmic bank is overflowing, an overflow of abundance. It's going to be so many things coming in you can't keep up. Double booked. Okay? I'm just saying. Thank you so much for the Cash App, Soul Tribe. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for dropping that. I appreciate that. Sending you back that tenfold, sending y'all the love, okay? But yes, you guys, we are in those times, okay? Be mindful of your energy. Be mindful of other people's energy. Protect yourself spiritually, physically, emotionally. Listen to your spirit. Okay. Stay grounded as well and continue to observe things. This is where everything is being revealed, everything is being exposed, and you are about to explode. Things are about to explode, and things exploding isn't always a bad thing. Something needs to come to a head. That's what I used to say about arguments, right? Sometimes you got to have an argument to see somebody's true feelings and true emotions, because it's no filter when somebody mad. They just going to go off. Okay? So that's the type of energy we in right now. You just got to be mindful, sit back and just let things go off. Let it pop off. Yeah, things getting exposed. Religion, people, love, intentions, corporations, people's values. What are people, what do people really value? Right? That's being exposed too. What are your intentions? Right? Are you just trying to use me? That's gonna come to the forefront. Are you envious? Are you jealous? Are you just trying to get one off? Because we don't play that over here. You can go get one off on somebody else, baby. No. We put in too much work. See, and that's where those experiences from the past come in handy. That's when you go into your tool bag, your spiritual bag. Because wait a minute, this looks so familiar. Where did 2 years ago, I had somebody look just like you. What that song? You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Yeah, that's your sign. Don't look like a duck, quack like a duck, sound like a duck, smell like a duck, fart like a duck. That might be a duck. Go against what your spirit telling you if you want to, especially if your spirit is on your ass about something, good or bad. I'm just saying. If you're getting multiple confirmation about something, please don't ignore your intuition. Because then that's when you be like, damn, I should have listened. Something was telling me. Do you trust yourself? Do you trust yourself? Okay. So yes, all right. I think I got bang, 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 bang. I think all the shots. I emptied the clip. The clip is empty. I don't know if you guys would like to ask questions. I don't know if you guys would like to do a reading. I don't know, but I feel like I kind of got the message out that needed to be shared right now. And we're going through a huge spiritual shift. We have crossed over to another timeline. The timelines have split. We've entered in a whole new portal. Okay, this is something new, a whole new world. Yeah, it happened because too many people are saying that they had a dream about them entering portals. So it's not just me. And a lot of people have been saying their dreams have been highly enhanced. Like we've been talking about this 3-eye atlas energy, whether it's blue beam, whether it's real, it don't matter. It's happening within you. A change is happening within you, whether we on the firmament, the earth is round, the earth is flat, we on a speck of dust, we float in the cosmos or whatever. You're changing. We're all changing. We're all evolving. Everything around us is shifting and changing, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. And we're not delusional, okay? We see the change. Why? Because we are the change. Okay? Oh, also, I'm dropping my 11/11 portal video tomorrow. That's going to be really good. And also a 6 months prediction video is going to be coming out very soon, because the future timeline that a lot of us are on is very abundant, is very good, and it's going to be a very heightened energetic, abundant timeline for at least 2 to 3 years. Okay. So I'll go into the details of that on that video when I do that breakdown, because I always do 6-month prediction videos. And it's trippy because when I did my last 6 months prediction videos, Spirit said, Diamond, stop at Halloween. Don't go any further because something's going to happen on Halloween. And what happened on Halloween? Three-Eye Atlas came in. So I'm like, yo, straight crazy work. So yes, I see y'all asking questions in the chat, so I'm gonna start. If you guys want to ask me any questions, please feel free to do so. Let's tap in and see. Ooh, excuse me. New Diamonds, are you cool with New Breed? I don't know who that is. Who is that? It's a lot of people that I don't know of because I stay in my own lane. I stay in my own bubble, and I do that so I don't be influenced by anyone, and I'm not regurgitating information that other people say, because I am an empath and I pick up on energy subconsciously a lot. So even if I'll have something playing in the background and I'm just cleaning up, I'll hear that song playing throughout the day, all day. So I learned to just stay in my own lane. And when I get certain predictions or certain information or certain channel messages, I'll get confirmation through spirit. And then I'll start to see Sister Myra say the same thing I said. Miss Blue say the same thing I said. Tassili say the same thing. Or other readers or channelers or spiritual leaders talk about it. So I'm like, okay, boom. Like spirit told me don't look outside of yourself for any type of confirmation. If you want to, you can read, but in a minute, you're not gonna need the books. You are the book, you are the Akasha, you are the source, you are one with source. Okay. And not like egotistical. This is you trusting yourself, right? If you have a trusted source that you can go to, and that you feel a good high vibrational charged up energy, right? It's not someone taking from you all the time. They pour into you and you feel like you can pour into them. Then it's okay to trust those relationships, right? I'm not saying, oh, I'm in my ego and I don't fuck with nobody and ain't nobody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I like to hone into myself and use my own internal compass and my own internal GPS and my own inner technology, my own ancestral technology. Then if I feel called to, I'll watch Brother Rich or I'll watch other people, and then I'll get confirmation on things that I have seen, I have felt, or something may pop up on my timeline, okay? But to answer your question, I don't know who that is. So maybe you could enlighten me. Okay. Let me get back into my yeah, I don't know who that is. Sorry. You said now I have to play that song. Man, that song popped up in my head when I was taking a shower earlier, and I just was dancing like, you don't got to call. Hey, it's okay, girl. 'Cause I'm gonna be all right tonight. Is that the right song? No, that's not even the right song. Anyways, Usher been on my mind, okay? All his songs been in my head. Thank you so much, Praise 7, for the donation. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Sending you so much love and light and high vibes, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude. Sending you so much love and light, okay? But yeah, you remind me of a girl and you don't got to call, because I've been feeling like, you know, hey, I'm gonna be good. I'm in good grace. I'm divinely guided, divinely protected. Okay, holla if you hear me in the chat, chosen ones. Holla if you hear me in the chat. Okay, we good. We divinely protected, divinely guided. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Them fears ain't lowering my vibration. Okay, if you gon' fuck with me, you gon' fuck with me, okay? If you gon' fuck with me, you gon' fuck with me, okay? And you catch the vibe, okay? You gon' catch the vibe either now or later, but you gon' catch the vibe, right? You gon' see me, and that's how I am. I'm the silent one. I'm the one tucked off in the cut you don't see coming, right? And then I'm the hidden gem. That's how I like to stay. I'm a hidden gem. And when it's time for me to shine, it's going to be a spotlight put on me when the time is right. I ain't got to step out in the front. I'm cool where I'm at. When the divine time come for me and it's divine alignment and it's my time to shine, oh, you going to see me. It's okay. Now calm down, ego. Let's go. But I'm just saying, that's just because it's going to resonate. Okay, it's gonna resonate at some points. One of these messages I done gave on here for the past hour and a half and resonated with somebody. Okay. Let me see what else questions y'all done ask. I love y'all so much. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. I got the best tribe in the world. Soul Tribe got the best vibes. I promise you. I promise you. 133 in the chat. 122 likes. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. It's up, y'all. It's up. We all up. We all good. Let me see. What was the next question? Is your big three Sag, Aquarius, and Pisces? No. My big three is Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. So you got Aquarius, right? Okay. So it's a lot of fire and air. I'm a little firecracker, but I'm like a ninja. Ninja in the cut. You don't see me coming. You don't even see me coming. I wear big baggy clothes all the time. And then when it's time to pop out, yeah, she clean up real nice. Okay. Holla if you hear me in the chat. Okay. We clean up real nice. We be tucked. We be tucked in the cut. But when it's time to come out and play, we come out and shine. Okay. We come out and shine. But I really like just chilling in my natural energy because I ain't got to, show off for nobody. But if I feel like getting dressed up, then I will. Okay. But right now, yeah, I'm in mommy mode. I'm chilling. I got my, what is that? Sports bra on. I'm about to go for a run after this. Yeah, because the energy is too high. Energy is too high. I just have to come on here and chop it up with Soul Tribe. Because I'm like, yo, what's going on in these ethers? I look at the ethers. I'm like, yo, we got 3 big transitions going on. We got Venus going into Scorpio, Mars going into Sagittarius, and we got Uranus going back into Taurus. Woo! Like I said, are you ready? That's the title I gave it. Are you ready? That's all that matter. Okay? Let me see. I think it's square, really. I'm not sure. You might be talking about an alignment. Where to get the Astro app? So I use Astro Seek. And what's the other one that I use? It's Astro Seek and Astro.com. Those are the 2 main ones that I use. I mean, you could use anyone, but those are the 2 main ones that I like to use. Heard of lucid dreaming and astral projection. Does cannabis count? Well, I feel like it depends on you. Most people I know who do smoke cannabis, they say they don't remember any of their dreams when they smoke. Once they stop smoking, they remember their dreams. So, me personally, I had did a psilocybin trip. I did a big one like 3 years ago, and when I smoke, I instantly get tapped into, like you said, the astral realm. So, it just depends. It depends. So that's why I don't really smoke like that no more, because it instantly like taps me in, and I be channel. Like, it's crazy. So that could be a form of, tapping into different gifts. Absolutely. I feel like a lot of people get more creative when they tap into plant medicine, as far as cannabis and other natural plants that grow out of the earth. Those are the ones that, I would be like, that's okay. So yeah, I feel like that could help, but it depends on who you are and your chemistry. Everybody chemistry is different. And like I said, everything don't work for everybody. So yeah, if you feel like that helps you astral project, I would say do it. For me and everybody else that I encounter, they don't really have a lot of dream recalls when they smoke cannabis. If you're trying to have dream recalls and remember on astral project, I would suggest some blue lotus, some damiana, um, some blue vervain, and some passion flower, maybe even some lavender or some chamomile. Okay, those are things to help you astral project, at lucid dreaming, etc., etc., and calm your body down. Um, so yeah, those are just some little gems dropped for lucid dreaming. Let me go back to the top. Haraki is good for astral projection and dreaming. That sounds so familiar. Priestess, I said thank you so much. I didn't even see you in the chat. I love you so much. I said, Ra Amen. I love you so much. High Priestess, you are everything. You guys, make sure you guys check out her page if you haven't. She is amazing. She helps you tap into balancing that Sekhmet, Kalima, dark goddess energy. Especially, it's much needed at this time. So if you guys haven't checked her out, please do. I love her so much. I met her at Stone Mountain and I was just in awe. So she has really good energy, really good vibes, and she don't play. Okay, so yeah, tap in with her. Yeah, she is a beast, baby. She is a beast. One of the kind that you want on your side. Okay, if I'm gonna have them, I want them on my side. Okay, and that's one of the ones. Like I said, we better work it together than we are divided. We better unite it than we are divided. Okay. I didn't even see her in the chat. This chat moving so fast. Let me see. Shout out to Pray 7. Hell yes. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. What are some herbs you've been using lately, Goddess? Can you suggest one or two? Some herbs that I've been using lately is a soursop leaf to help detox. And what's another one that I've been using? Because I use, oh my gosh, I have this concoction that I make every day. It's like over 10 herbs that I use. So I'm trying to think of the most general ones. Maybe mugwort or wormwood. Those are like some of the main ones. Hold on, y'all. My lips is chapped. Give me a second. I need to put some chapstick on. I've been running my mouth. But yeah, I would suggest soursop leaf for detoxing and like kind of tapping in, and like, you know, that helps cure a lot of things that I can't say because they might flag the video. But yeah, that helps cure a lot and detoxes a lot. And then mugwort or wormwood. Those are like my go-tos. I have a whole lot of herbs. Like my whole cabinet, medicine cabinet, literally is a medicine cabinet. My whole cabinet in my kitchens are just herbs, 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 herbs for everything. Okay, so yeah, I really want to drop like a tea line later. I don't know, I'm procrastinating, I guess, at this time. Self-accountability. I'm procrastinating because I could have been dropped that tea line. But yeah, I just feel like when everything is in divine alignment, it will happen. So those are some teas, some herbs you can use. Let me see. Thank y'all for dropping the gems in the chat. Thank y'all so much for the donations. I love y'all so much. Oh, you do know me. Hit me up. Hit me up, Pray 7. We gonna be all right. Absolutely. Nah, let that ego out. No, that ego's a beast. That ego's wild. The ego's too big. She got to be tamed, okay? We let her out when it's necessary, though, right? You don't want to suppress the ego. You don't want to suppress the shadow. You don't want to suppress no emotions. You let them come out and express themselves, but you don't let them take control over you, okay? Um, do you like Capricorns? I love Capricorns. I have a Capricorn stellium. I am a Capricorn stellium. I have, man, yeah, I think 3 planets in Capricorn. So yeah, I love Capricorns. They're amazing. My mom's a Capricorn. My daughter's a Capricorn. My best friend's a Capricorn. Some of my favorite, people are Capricorns. Sister Myra's a Capricorn. Okay. Capricorns are cool. They're cool. You just, you got to learn how to vibe with them. Right? They the goats. So yes. My big 3 is Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Ooh, I love it. Lots of air with a little bit of grounded energy. Gemini, gang, 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 gang. I love it. Yes, Geminis. Shout out to the gym. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. Leo's like the camera. That must be my Leo rising. Because I really be shy. I'm like a fake introvert. I be wanting to be hiding, but then I'm like, nah, I gotta go talk to the people. Like, I'll be in a cut, but I be like, oh, I want to say something. Like, hold on, let me say something real quick. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo. Ooh, that's some good energy right there. Sagittarius goddess, you like boom, boom, boom. Drop down and get your ego on, girl. Okay. How is Pluto in Aquarius treating for you with the Uranus and Gemini trine? Well, for me, when I look at the chart, this is all about really tapping in with your higher mind, right? For me, that's a collective consciousness, and that's also the conscious collectiveness shifting. Because when I say that Uranus is the collective and Gemini is consciousness, right? So the collective consciousness is splitting, that's Gemini, right? And then it's trining that Pluto in Aquarius, right? So this is a generational rebirth, a generational shift, right? For the collective, for the better of humanity, right? That rebellious energy is here to help the future generations in longevity of the collective, of people who are on that futuristic timeline, that higher timeline, right? This is going to affect the tech. This is going to affect the leaders. This is going to affect the revolution, that renaissance, right? Also fame. A lot of people, like I said, be your unique self, because however you are tapping into your heart and your spirit at this time, you're going to shine in that light, in that unique, you're going to have a unique spotlight in the future, right? And I say this because let's rewind it back. People who were invested in crypto, aka Bitcoin 10 years ago, they were probably seen as crazy, but they had unique values of investing in that, right? Uranus in Taurus. They had unique values in that tech. So now when it comes full forward and this energy is mainstream in the main spotlight, right? This unique value that you have gets exposed, and you start to reap that abundance from that. But people who aren't tapped into that unique, authentic way of their values don't get to see that. So this is where it's best to tap into being your unique self. I hope that makes sense. I hope that made sense, you guys. Let me know if that made sense. Being your unique self. So that's how I see it. It's a huge generational shift to see who the next generational leaders will be, because the next leaders will be in their authentic expression without malice. They're just going to be operating from their intentions and their authenticity in their true values and their true desires, because that's how you are a leader, and that's how you tap into a new revolution, right? You and the people gotta like you, right? Because you can't be no leader, you can't be no king without a kingdom. It's about the community, it's about the collective as well. Okay, so as far as Pluto in Aquarius trining Uranus in Gemini, that's my take on that energy. And it's a lot of different things that goes along with that energy, but I'm gonna just leave it right there, because I can, you already know, I'll run my little mouth, run my little Gemini talkative mouth. I sure will. I sure will. Okay, let me see. That's a lot of energy. Powerful, unconventional, absolutely. It means the earth in terms of square. I don't know. I think I'm behind. The earth is square. Oh, I was joking. Okay, because I'm like, what is you talking about? I mean, the earth can be whatever you want it to be, you know? It's your world, literally. Whatever you focus on, you give attention to, you give currency to, you enhance. So, hey, if it's a square, it's a square. If it's a circle, it's a circle. If it's flat, it's flat. I don't care. We all here, you know what I mean? And we all got to continue to live on it, whatever shape, dimension we in. Okay. I just made that post on Yap It earlier. Yeah, shout out to Yap It. If y'all ain't got it, y'all better go download it. I'm on Yap It as well. Another big glow up thing that happened on Stone Mountain. Make sure y'all go download Yap It. It's owned by a melanated brother. Okay, so we can support our people. I'm a big dreamer, but when I smoke, I don't remember unless the ancestors really need me to know something. See, confirmation. Confirmation. Thank you so much, Cocoa Tree. You right, everyone's body is different. Yes. If you're watching, don't forget to like. Yeah. If you watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. If you would like to donate, my Cash App is in the description box. Nudiamonds 101. If you'd like to book any sessions, book any products, please go to my website, nudiamonds.net. Okay. Yeah, I have to do it one time for the one time. Okay. Let me see. Respect the goddess. Thank you. Yes. Love you, priestess. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. You are glowing so much and vibrating so high. I had to know one of your secrets. Ha 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 ha. You play too much. Yeah, I had just finished a 7-day fast. Okay. The first 3 days were voluntary. The next 4 days were involuntary because I got some type of sickness. I don't want to say what I think it was, but it was something very heavy that had me on my back and I didn't have no appetite. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much. I have been putting in the work spiritually. So when people say that they see my energy, they see my glow, that is, it hits different. And that means a lot to me because I put in a lot of work to radiate good light, to radiate good energy, and not just for people to see, for my own worth, for my own self, right? So do it for you, right? Do it for you. Love yourself, and people will see that, right? Your glow, your aura, your energy will speak for itself, and energy don't lie, okay? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, them chemtrails. Them chemtrails. Yeah, y'all mask up if y'all have to. Also, ascension symptoms. So I got hit with a double dose. I got hit with some artificial stuff, and I also got hit with some ancestral stuff, some natural stuff. And yeah, but I'm back now. I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let up. I want to give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Okay, see, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, it's whatever. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay. Let me see what else y'all said in the chat. I love y'all so much. Y'all, it's 130 y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. We just answering a few questions. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I can't say it enough. Black walnut. Yes, that's another good one. Yes, I use wormwood. Cannabis tea. Ooh, see the look, the za so expensive out here, and it ain't no telling what they put in this za. This za is have you a zombie. The za have you a zombie out here in Cali. Okay, you gotta be careful. But yeah, cannabis tea is good. Okay, that's a good one. Things to relax you. I'm a Capricorn. I have 3 planets in Capricorn. Same. Big Capricorn stellium energy. Blue vervain, horsetail, barberry, hydrangea, and yellow dock. Yes, those are all great herbs. Thank you so much, Lipsmith. Gemini sun, Cancer moon, Leo rising. Woo! FB. Okay, FRB. I see you. Gemini sun, me too. Leo rising, me too. Okay, big twin energy, big gang, 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 gang. Okay, I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Shout out to the alchemists in the chat. Shout out to all the oracles. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm in the line of Aquarius. Much to love. Yes, yes. What is this lady stuff I talk about? I don't know. Black cottage and blessed thistle. Ooh, yeah, we drop them herbs somebody need. This is giving detox energy. People may be getting ready to detox. Somebody may need to detox. You've been feeling called to detox. This is your message because people still talking about them herbs. Yeah, if you've been getting called to detox, to fast, to cut something out, to cut people off, okay, because detox isn't just about what you're eating. It's also about detoxing from people and things, okay? So if you've been feeling called, this is last call for alcohol. You know how we do, yeah. Okay, this is your last call before we get into this winter season. And then it come in like this, hit you with the uppercut, on your back, like I just was. You better detox before you be getting detoxed. You better detox voluntarily before you be involuntarily detoxing and fasting, okay? I'm going to say this one more time. If you've been getting called to detox, last call, detox. I'm getting heavy metal detox, okay? Parasite cleansing, colon cleansing, kidney cleanse, liver cleanse, lymphatic flushes, just, detoxing from the phones, detoxing from electronical devices, getting outside in nature, grounding, hugging trees, doing all of that good stuff to get you in divine alignment. Yeah, we gonna need it. You gonna need it, okay? And you already know, if you don't know, I detox every year December 1st to the New Year's. That's like my annual thing. This will be my 4th annual year detoxing. And if you guys would like to join, I'll put, how to join that. But you can do it by yourself, on your own, or you can join me. I have a whole soul tribe and we do this, like I said, every year. So yeah, we be dropping recipes, encouraging each other. It's a very beautiful thing. I have a whole Discord, but I'll announce that a little later on throughout the month as to people who would like to join that. But yeah, I always detox, and that's exactly how I tapped into my clairvoyancy, my clairaudient, my clairsentient, and I enhanced those gifts. It was from doing a 44-day detox, just juice, just fruit juice that I pressed myself. My ears is ringing. I would just drink cucumber juice, put the cucumbers, papayas, and grapes. 44 days. When we talk about discipline, and I was doing that to cleanse my cells. I was doing a cellular rejuvenation. I was cleansing the blood and cleansing my cells. And that was one of them ones. But once I came out of it, was never the same. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, 44. Cause I did a 30-day detox. And then I was like, well, what's 3 more days? And then after 3 days, I was like, well, shit, what's 10 more days? Let's make it 44. Let's align it with 44. I did 33. Let's do 44. And woo, But like I said, when I came out of that detox, I could hear my higher self. I could hear myself. Come on now. I could hear myself so loud. And I'll never forget, because the first thing I heard was a storm is coming. And I was like, who the hell? You know how they say, oh, the God voice is like thunder? It sounded like that. It was a loud ass voice and it said a storm is coming. I was like, who the hell said that? And then I heard a storm is coming. And I looked outside and I'm like, it's clear. Ain't no storm coming. And then my spirit was like, Diamond, a thunderstorm is coming. A big storm is coming. Go tell your family. Go tell everybody that a storm is coming and stock up on stuff. There's going to be a big storm. And I'm like, all right, I'm just being obedient to spirit. I let my family know. 3 days later, we had one of the biggest storms in Northern California. All the streets were flooded. This one we had the atmospheric river cyclone bomb. That's what they called it. So yeah, and that's when I was like, oh shit, I'm tapped in. I'm too tapped in. Then yeah. So I highly suggest doing detoxes and fasting to tap into your gifts that are already there, to enhance your gifts that are already there. If you guys don't know, because I know some people don't know. I also did other things to tap into my gifts, but we'll save that for another time. Okay, we'll save that part 2 for another time. Okay, let me see. I love y'all so much. Y'all just chopping it up in the chat. Yeah, shout out to Soul Tribe. I'm looking at I'm in the line of a Scorpio. Raw, I'm in the line of a Scorpio. Okay, yeah, get in alignment with the Scorpio energy. It's here for another 2 weeks. And then we tap into Sagittarius energy, which is going to be a doozy. This is where everybody take off. Full flight, getting ready for that fire horse year. Aquarius asking, yeah, I'm a big Aquarius moon over here. So I think like y'all, I'm emotionally like y'all. I see things like Aquarius is. Okay. I like the way you put that. Thank you so much. Yep. I'm the co-creator. Absolutely. We are co-creators. We co-create with the divine. We are the creator. Okay. I just found on this frequency I'm in. I'm okay. Okay, good. Yes. The sun definitely speaks through you. I feel the exact same as how I feel after sunbathing. Yes. I hear your beautiful voice in the sun that lives in you. Yes. Always listen to your inner divinity. Okay. Sending wholesome vibrations to the tribe. Yes. Get some of this love and light. Sending love and light to the tribe. Thank y'all so much. Dang, all healing. Yes, something in that cold air. Yeah, absolutely. They put it. Come on now. We already know what type of the art of war. They art of war. They don't play. They don't play fair. What? The art of war. They infiltrate into everything. Everything is infiltrated. Okay. I'm happy y'all caught this live. Appreciate you. I'm happy you joined. I'm so happy everybody is here. Like I said, big soul tribe vibe. I love y'all so much. Love you too. Love you too. I love y'all. I love y'all. He said I love you. Love you too. Love you too, sis. Oh, I love y'all so much. Like, what? You know how long I've been waiting to lock in with a soul tribe? What? And we locked in like this? Oh yeah. We everywhere we go, we locked in. We go from channel to channel. Hey, peace, what's up? What's up? What's up? What? Yeah, that's family. It feel like home, like family reunion. Like, yeah, I've been waiting a long time to feel like this, being my authentic self with people who get me. I ain't got to dumb myself down. I ain't got to hide in the shadows. I ain't got to act like I ain't tapped in and you know what I mean? It's so different when you're able to express your authentic self and be comfortable. Like, oh, I value y'all so much, so much. And I thank y'all so much. That's why I'm saying we to the top, all of us, we're going to continue to shine our light and can't nothing stop what we're doing because it's destined for us. Okay? Can't nobody stop you. You are destined for greatness. If you ain't heard it today, okay, you are destined for greatness and can't nobody stop you. Anything that's in your way is to help you elevate. and you will conquer. You will succeed. We are victorious. We already won the war. Okay? This is the victory lap, like Nipsey said. Okay? This is the victory lap. It's not on us, it's in us. All right? You said chlorophyll and oregano and black seed oil. Yes. Get them together, chat. Everybody dropping gems. Drop some gems in the chat. Y'all dropping gems in the chat. Okay? Yeah. We're going to get the collective together. We're going to get the collective together. Okay? Cleanse that blood. I'm trying to get heavy metal detox capsules from Yaki, but they're always sold out. Yeah. Yes. Mullein is great for well, look, you got a heavy metal detox right in the chat. They dropping all the gems. Soul Tribe dropping everything you need for the cleanse right here in the chat. Okay? Your energy healing photo is so nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that's when I went to go get my aura photo took. I love getting pictures of my aura took. I go get them once a year just to see how much I've grown, how much I've elevated, how much I've healed. Just to see if I really did to see if this spiritual shit was real, right? I can't get no picture on my aura. That's bullshit. Like, nah, it's real. The spiritual stuff is real, and I love this spiritual stuff. I love this spiritual shit. I love this shit, y'all. Can't y'all tell? Can't y'all tell? You can tell when somebody love what they do. You can tell with somebody about that life, okay? This is not an act. I don't do this for a facade. I don't do this for the bag. I do it because I love it. I do it because I love it, and I love y'all. It's different. It's different. Somebody said burdock. Yes, burdock is good for cleansing the blood and for restoring iron. So burdock is good for restoring iron, cleansing the blood. Also dandelion root. Dandelion root is good for iron as well. And I believe magnesium. Okay. Yeah, because we like I said, I don't just talk about it. I really, before I started even reading energy and being an oracle, I was a Sadie baby. Okay, I'm a Dr. Sadie's baby. Okay, so I deep dove into alkaline. I used to work at an alkaline shop here in Richmond, California, and I used to serve plates, and they will always be sold out. I have a cookbook on my page on my website that you guys can buy. It's a ebook, and it has over 100 recipes. Like, I'm really about this health. Health is wealth. Health should be your main priority. I always say that. And health isn't just about eating things. Mental health, physical health, sexual health, spiritual health on all levels. That should be a main priority. What's the website? Nudiamonds.net. Nudiamonds.net is in the description box. You can look up creative vegan. I put creative and vegan, one word. So creative vegan. It's on my website. Okay. It's a really good cookbook. I also have, like I said, recipes on there. I'm going to be revisiting everything because, like I said, I really want to make a tea line for people. Okay. Because I drink my tea every day. Like, this is ritual for me. Like, I don't play about tea. Like, instead of coffee, it's tea for me. And I had to transition out of that as well. So I got a few things I'm working on. I don't want to give it all away. But yeah, health is wealth, you guys, on all levels. Okay. If you're not mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially healthy, you probably spiraling. Okay. So this is where you get it together. Get it together. Get it together. And we got it together in the chat because y'all dropping more gems on me than I'm trying to drop on y'all. Okay, that's why I love the Soul Tribe. It's about dropping them gems, right? We all new diamonds. We all are new gems. We're dropping new gems. We're always dropping information. We are the new high value prize, okay? We are the prize. All right. Let me see what else y'all have said. Yes, your body has to be in a certain state to get most out of your third eye. Oh my God, the spiritual things you will pick up. Absolutely. Absolutely. You said absolutely started a fast today and haven't fasted in years, going on 16 hours. I love it. Congratulations. All it takes is one thought, then action, and then it's done, right? Do you live near Los Angeles? I'm in the Bay Area. So I'm the Bay Area is San Francisco, Oakland. California. Okay, so that's Northern California. I stay in Richmond, California. I'm from Richmond, California, which is like 20 minutes away from Oakland. And Oakland is about 10, 15 minutes away from San Francisco. So I'm about like 30 minutes away from San Francisco. Okay, kind of like Stone Mountain from Atlanta. It's like a 30-minute drive, right? So yeah. It's not too far, but I'm in the Bay. I'm in Northern California. Okay. And as far how far am I from Los Angeles? It's a 8-hour drive. Okay. So from where I'm at in the Bay, if I'm doing a straight shot down to LA, it's probably like a 7-hour drive. Because I gotta stop and get, gas, a snack, all of that stuff. So if I'm really punching it, maybe 6.5 hours. I'm doing 90 on the freeway, like Tupac said, it's probably about 6-hour drive. But yeah, it's minimum a 6-hour drive to LA. And I love LA. I make trips out there for like events and stuff occasionally. But I haven't been down there since like the beginning of this year. All right, let me see what else y'all asked today. You said, I'm a Taurus sun, Scorpio moon, and this full moon in Taurus really bringing up a lot of changes for me. Absolutely. This Taurus full moon was so transformational for the collective. It's like everything that needed to be revealed got revealed. And if you aren't putting in the work that was brought to the forefront, like I said, then you're setting yourself up for karma. Okay. If you've been working on yourself and doing that internal work, then you're setting yourself up for good karma. So, and that's what we tapping into right now. We're about to start receiving good karma. We already walked through the threshold. We had to break down for the breakthrough, and it's up, it's up, it's up. Okay, so yes, it was huge transformational energy for everyone in the collective, and especially people who have their moon in Taurus or Tauruses. You guys especially felt that shift. Okay. Let me see. Kindred Souls. Yes. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. I love y'all so much. I just been rambling. It's been 2 hours. I'm gonna get off soon. My phone just said battery low. Okay. Be careful with oregano though. Yeah, you gotta be careful with anything. Too much of anything isn't good. Okay. Spend time in the ocean, everyone. Yes. First time here and I'm enjoying the conversation. Thank you. Yeah, we just vibing with Tribe right now. I saw my aura in the hospital. It was bomb and they were jealous. Yeah, auras, aura farming. Don't let nobody steal your energy, okay? Make sure you're protecting your energy at all costs and at all times right now. Let me see. Yes, I love tea. Tea is everything. You said my cocoon light therapy app is on Apple only. Oh, I like that. That's beautiful. You said rich mound. Yes, yes. It's a whole mound here. I love it. I love it. It's a lot of rich history here. Kaiser Permanente started here. Wrote the whole idea of Rosie the Riveter started here from the ports that were in Richmond. So it's a lot of rich history in Richmond. And it's a very beautiful place. I like to call it the hidden gem of the Bay, because you could see all of the bridges in a certain spot in Richmond, where you can't see all of the bridges anywhere else unless you go to like Grizzly Peaks, but that's like a peak, overlooking the bay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Somebody just booked a reading. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Thank y'all so much for the Cash App. Thank y'all so much for the donations. Thank y'all so much for showing me love. I appreciate y'all so much, right? I just was saying I love doing this. I love doing this. And I hope y'all could feel the passion. I hope y'all could feel the energy. Yeah, I just appreciate y'all beyond above and beyond, to infinity and beyond. So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for the donations. Okay, that means a lot to me. Taurus is a time to get in your bag. Yeah, getting your spiritual bag, your physical bag, your values of yourself, right? Then my moon in Taurus, and this is my first time seeing you 2 minutes ago. Yeah, yeah, yo. Well, you gonna have to run it back. You gonna have to run it back because I said a lot. A lot was said, and I said what I said. Okay, so you gonna have to run it back and catch some of them gems that was dropped. Also, read the chat because, like I said, shout out to Soul Tribe. We be dropping gems. Drop them gems in the chat. They've been dropping a lot of knowledge about detoxing, detoxing the blood, herbs that you can use, different alignments, different energies. So that's why I said this is a soul tribe. It's about the collective. It's about the community. And I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all the long way. I fuck with y'all the long way. Okay. I love y'all. I love y'all. Let me see. All sorts of tea. Yes, all sorts of tea. Things that you agree with, your body agree with. Hey, I'm in the Bay too. Okay, where you at? Where you at in the Bay? Okay. Well, you know I ain't lying. Okay. Where you at in the Bay? And and now you're making me think back to what King Simon told me. King Simon said, Diamond, you need to host an event out there. You need to host an event, and a lot of people in the collective will come out there if you host an event. So I'm gonna have to throw something together in the future and invite some Soul Tribe members. I really want to go like hiking too. It's a lot of things I want to do. It's a lot of things I want to do. So it's a lot of things I gotta organize. I gotta get into my bag. All right, get into my spiritual bag and get things done because the picture is so much bigger, right? And we're all part of that. We're all a piece to the puzzle. And when we put the pieces to the puzzle, the picture is more clear, right? So yeah, it's up, y'all. It's up. And I know y'all could feel it. Yes, California is important. It's part of the third parallel. Yes, it is. I just broke that down in my the power of the number 13 video. I did a presentation on the number 13, and that 33rd parallel is connected, to Portugal, Fatima, Portugal, also Atlanta, also Stone Mountain, Georgia, also Dallas, Texas, and also California, parts of the Bay in California, because I'm on the 39th parallel. So it's a little above me at this time. Yeah, so it's a lot of powerful energy when it comes to that 33, like I said, that Kundalini rising, that Christ consciousness, Jesus dying when he was 33, 3 days, he, laid to rest. On the third day, he rose, right? That's that Kundalini energy. Also, the sun, when the sun goes into winter, it goes into, the southern hemisphere for 3 days, and then it rises on the third day. So it's a lot of things that's attributed to that 3. Y'all gonna love my 11/11 portal video because I broke this down on a video. Okay, so be sure to tap into my 11/11 portal video. I'm dropping that tomorrow at 11. All right, so y'all can have something good to watch and tune in. So this is my first time on the channel, and I love your channel. I see you on other platforms. Yes, thank you so much. Welcome to the Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe got the best vibes, and I appreciate you so much. Yeah, we just chopping it up. I did a really good energy breakdown on the energies right now, on the alignments with the astrological chart, and now we're just talking. We're just chopping it up with Tribe right now. Yes, yes. Be sure to run this back if you just now getting in. It's a place near you with 3 waterfalls close by. I know that it's a place in South Salito and San Rafael that has waterfalls. So if I cross this bridge, if I cross the Richmond Bridge, it's a place that has waterfalls. So you're gonna have to drop some gems on me. Okay, drop them gems on me. It's crazy because I put together an event in the Bay, but I wanted to go away from celebrities and entertainment and focus more on soul growth. Yeah. Well, now you can link up with the tribe, and we can do events together, right? You give a chat room a discount for readings. No, I do not give discount for readings. I feel like a lot of people are charging $500 for 30 minutes for a reading. and it's all about what you value. You know what I mean? Hopefully one day I'll get there, but right now, I feel like what I offer is reasonable for the price. Okay. And honestly, I will be going up on my prices next year, because I feel like, I tap in so much more than just um tarot cards now. Like my gifts have enhanced tremendously. Like I be in the Akasha, I be seeing beings, I could see the work you doing, I could see a lot. And that's totally different from when I first started off. At first I was just reading cards, and reading the energy. But as far as right now, no, there isn't any discounts. Okay. He said, I want the shadow work class and a choker. I got you. I got you. I do customs too. So yeah, that shadow work class is really, really good. It's really, really good. I have people that still, run that back, the people who attended the class. So yeah, I suggest that you book that, buy that. If you have any, custom orders that you would like for me to work on, please let me know. I was also about doing a live unboxing for crystals, or doing like a live sale for like jewelry and crystals in the future. If that's something y'all be interested in, I would love to do that for you guys. Because I have hella crystals, like, and I would love to just, share that with y'all if y'all be interested in that too. But like I said, there's so much I want to do. So little time, so much to do. But yeah, I'm about to wrap it up. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for sharing time with me. Like I said, if you would like to donate, reach out. All that information is down in the description box. My website, nudiamonds.net. My Cash App, nudiamonds101. Please feel free to email me. And yeah, I also have some more interviews, you guys. If you guys like Sister Myra interview, you guys are going to love the interview I do next, okay? But I'm still working on the dates, and we're going to figure out the dates. But I have some more. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's so much more in store for what I'm trying to bring to the table as far as enlightening myself and helping those remember who they are and tap into their own gifts, right? So I have a few more beautiful interviews. I have an interview coming up with Hey Rude Dre. That will be on the 10th. I'm super excited about that. You guys can watch that on his channel. I also have 2 more major interviews that I cannot wait to share with you guys. And you guys are going to be like, y'all gonna be like, what? So I'm like, I gotta be quiet, but I'm so excited. Just know it's gonna be good. If I already, you can go down and listen, see who I already worked with. It's like, well, who's next? Who's next? Go, 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 go. It's up. It's up. So I love y'all so much. I thank y'all so much. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know how this message resonated with you. Drop some gems in the chat. Drop, if you got some herbs or anything that you want to drop in the comments, please do so, because you never know who this video might help, okay? Who may get enlightened by this video. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to shine our light at this time. All right, you guys. So I love y'all so much. I value y'all so much. I had to come on live and chop it up with y'all one time. Again, I'm dropping my 11/11 portal video tomorrow. And y'all know I say consistently dropping. So yes, hit the notifications so you guys will be notified when I drop my next video. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Soul Tribe, y'all know it's up from here on out. And I'm out, and I catch you on the next one. Peace.